peace, work, fatherland. And this is this Wednesday. Is this Wednesday?
Yes, today is a Wednesday.
What's the date? January 16.
Yes.
And I'm in this my little modest residence under a very quiet and comfortable sky of Barombikang in Kumba. And guess what? True to favor returning favor, respect returning respect, love returning love, who comes visiting me this evening at around, what's the time? 6, yes, quarter to 25, 30, 25 to 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Okay, to 7. At that time, who comes visiting me in this my modest, low-key, simple environment? My own soulmate in the Advanced School of Mass Communication, Yaounde, Tamfu Hanson Gandhi. Yes, we were a number in class, but nature made it that Tamfu and I had this vibe that was not spoken. When he came, each time we're traveling around Cameroon and abroad to take a hotel room, Tamfu will look at me and look at him and we'll get into the same room. And that's how it worked. He from the Northwest and I from the Bamileke land settled and born in Kumba. Yes, there were also Northwest guys he could say, let me go to my Northwest people and share a room with. But then he preferred...
Is the aperture clearer?
I don't know. Yeah, and he preferred always to do business with me. Yes. You take this now, I'll be doing that while you're running your camera. And then ask Tamfu, let him tell you why he's here. Let me just speak for him. Come on. Why are you here, Tamfu?
It's a very big pleasure. I used to pass around here, but I didn't know this was Patrick's home, Even the other day when I was passing into town. Me and Patrick we have a common
bonding,
yeah?
Yes.
Because out of the class of 84, at the Advanced School of Mass Communication,
the whole school,
we were always together. I remember that the whole time we were in school, we used to virtually stay together. You remember Hotel Landemil in
Sambalima? That's a good history. Don't go deep. Just stay at that surface. Yes.
We had this. We had a common feeling for one another. I mean, when I was about coming in for this seminar, the first thing that came to my mind, I will see Patrick, and I didn't miss calling on Henry Keja of Canal Day, who was one of the facilitators alongside with me.
Okay.
We are facilitators. So I said, man, I must come see Patrick wherever he is. And I was just praying, my God, that you should be around, because I know you usually travel in between shuttle between Buea and Kumba.
Yes.
Sometimes when I meet you on Skype, you say you are in Buea.
Yeah, that's correct. So
I'm very grateful that I meet you. There's like when you have you are more than a brother to me. Okay. Because even sometimes brothers with whom you come from one womb, you may not have that type of feeling.
That's the point. That's right. So to just state one more fact, I'm very particularly pleased to see Tamfu today, but for the grace of God, he may be dead. Because he just some months ago had an accident.
That was
a year ago, and there were fatalities in there. There were many deaths, right? Along the road coming back to Yaounde from
Bamenda, yeah.
That's right, and he had a very serious accident. But today he looks cool. I read something when he was talking on your Facebook. You have something about the Lord.
Yes.
What did you say on the Facebook? I mean on Skype.
On Skype, I'm a devout Christian, and I want to tell you that in this world there are only two options. Either you take Satan's side or you take God's side.
There's no middle ground.
There's no middle ground.
I agree.
And
I agree.
There is nothing more than God.
That's good.
Because God has made His law, His word, His law
to be respected.
To be respected, and He Himself has set the word even above Himself. Because the word of God is God himself, and that word he respects it.
That's correct. So just to conclude, not to be able to be formal in this thing, my pleasure is great. You came and said something about respect when I told you how I went to Baribo for my junior's wedding, and then you come visiting me. It shows that all what we are doing in this world is almost trivialities. You know, it is a vainglory above all else. So what we take away is the good heart, the seed we have planted here. That my own man should come to Kumba and come all the way to search for me in this my little squatters premise. It touches my heart to a level in which only God alone knows. This is Patrick Siane talking from the skies of Barombikang, near Kumba, in the Southwest Region of Cameroon. Peace, work, fatherland. Libertas, Veritas, Probitas. In those three names, which I call the Holy Trinity, political Trinity for Cameroon, I still swear. Libertas, Veritas, Probitas. Freedom, truth, and integrity. Yes. Liberté, vérité, integrity. I believe nothing bigger than that for a better Cameroon.
That is what that idiot used. He wanted to clamp down on you in
Equinox now, in DBS.
DBS.
That's correct. On the 19th anniversary of CPDM. What I was 29.
No, 29.
Yes, and he was trying to tell me who am I to be able to say that Paul Biya has done nothing for Cameroon. Damn him.
You see, people talk about the CPDM people do not have anything to justify as positive strides made by Mr. Biya. Yes, there are things that have been done, but for how many years and to what extent? How many people can be proud of having benefited from what Mr. Biya or from Mr. Biya's policy? Those are the questions that people have been asking.
And you are?
And I'm Henry Kejang of Canada International.
That's correct. And how do you feel coming along to show with my man to my place?
Well, Tamfu Hanson Gandhi, I had known him on radio. You know, radio is the mystery of communication because you don't see the person, you hear him. But the day you meet that person, you say, oh, here he is.
That's correct.
You see, you fall in love with people you listen to over the radio without knowing them.
The real life person.
Yes, and you see, different from the audio visual where you see people
and you can size it all up.
Can size him up.
Either to love him or not to love him.
Yeah, there you just draw a line.
That's correct.
Yeah, you just draw a line.
That's what
on the radio, you don't.
You build an image.
You build an image of the person, whether positive or negative. The myth stays, and it is never demystified. If you see the person, you just like him.
That's correct.
That was my first day of meeting Tamfu in Douala, seminar on infant and young child feeding. Yes, that was organized by Federation of Breastfeeding Action and Cameroon Link. So we are very pleased to be here in Patrick's modest, like he says.
Very
abode,
modest premise.
Modest abode, and we thank him for the very warm reception. Tamfu wouldn't have left. I think if Tamfu had left Kumba without seeing you,
it would have been maybe a disappointment for him.
That is good.